Mr. T said, don't be a fool, stay in school. So we're talking about the best schools in Massachusetts. So you're looking to move to Massachusetts, however, it's imperative that you know where the best school systems are. Well, we pulled this data just for you. Hey everyone, Matt Swerk here, local real estate expert right here in Massachusetts with a Legacy Star team powered by Keller Williams Realty. Now, if this is the first time you've come here, welcome. You want to click the subscribe button, click the little bell. Every time we make a video, that's going to get sent to you. You'll be notified. And then give us a little thumbs up. Let us know that you like what we're doing. So this channel is all about eating, sleeping, drinking, playing, some of the best school systems in Massachusetts. We love all the reach outs. We appreciate you watching. We'll get back to you as quick as we can. You can email us, call us, text us, all kinds of different ways on social media. Just remember, when it comes to Massachusetts, we've always got your back. All right, so here in Massachusetts, we pride ourselves on education, we pride ourselves on healthcare, and a whole bunch of other things. So today, what we wanted to do is just break down some of the top school systems here in Massachusetts. We extracted this data right from a website called Stacker. They were the most recent to put this out, so we said, let's grab this, share this with everyone that's checking out Massachusetts. So we're going to dive right into it. I have notes on this because it's heavy data driven, and I don't want to just sit here and stare off of something. And so I feel like it's hot off the presses, and here we go. So we happen to be in Westford, Massachusetts right now, and look what comes in at number 10, Westford Public Schools. There's going to be a fight over this one because Westford, usually, they're definitely the top 10, of course, because of the top 10, but they're usually up there, so they fight quite a bit with some of the other communities. But if here in Westford we have 10 public schools, there's just shy of about 5,000 students. Great graduation rate. There's about a 98% of students that graduate, so that's perfect. Salaries. This was interesting because we have all the salaries from these communities, and some of it's a little shocking. But the teachers make up just shy of $82,000 a year. The student-to-teacher ratio is 14 students to one teacher. So that's pretty good. If you have a 30 to 1, sometimes the kids can get lost in the shuffle. So Westford comes in number 10. All right, number 9, and I have some mixed feelings on some of these schools because I played them in high school sports, so I'll keep that to the side. But Newton Public Schools, they crush us every time. They have 22 public schools there. Now, again, this is elementary, middle, high school, the whole 9 yards. They have about 13,000 students that they support in their school system. A little bit lower than Westford. They have about 96% of their students that graduate. Income, as far as their teachers, a little bit lower. About $78,000 a year is what the teachers make. They have a 12 to 1 student ratio over in Newton. They have a couple high schools over there, so that's where I played sports against those guys. And I told you I wasn't going to go there. I'll stay off that. All right, Wayland Public. I can't help it. I talk a lot. All right, Wayland Public Schools. Yeah, you guys are like, I know, man. Get on with it. All right, Wayland Public Schools. Someone said I was quirky. All right, Wayland Public Schools. There's 5 schools over in Wayland. Not a huge community. They only support about 2,700 students. Great graduation rate over there. 97% of the students graduate and move on from that community. Their teachers are making a little more money. It's just shy. Well, I guess it's $89,175. So I was going to say just shy of $90,000, but it's really just a little bit over $89,000. Good student to teacher ratio, 12 to 1 as far as Wayland is concerned. All right, the next one we're going to do is Westwood. Sometimes that gets confusing because we started with Westford, but Westwood. And we don't say Westford, but it's, I got to pronounce it that way just so we know it's Westford. All right, anyway. So Westwood. Different communities. So they have about 8 schools down in Westwood. They have about 3,000 students that they support down there. Great graduation rate. 98% of students graduate from that school system. The salaries are a little bit higher there. Right, just about $92,500 is what their average teachers make. They're also on a 12 to 1 ratio as far as students to teachers. This is not like a wicked exciting thing. Well, it's exciting as far as education, but there's not a lot of beef in this one. So the next thing is going to be Brookline. The public schools of Brookline. There's a lot of private schools there too, so that's why it's very. This is all public schools. So you have over in Brookline, their public school system. There's 13 schools there altogether. They have The data we pulled was 7,777 students. So very specific over there. So that's how many students they support. Their graduation rate, a little bit lower, 94%. Still good, right? We don't want to knock that. Their teachers make close to what Westwood makes. See, I just screwed up myself. Westwood. Their teachers make close to what Westwood makes. $92,951 is what we're showing on the Google machine. And they have a 12-to-1 student-to-teacher ratio as well. So you can see that it's very, very, most of these communities are really tight as far as how many students they're supporting in the classroom, which is fantastic. The next one you have, number 5, is going to be Dover-Sherborn Regional School District. They have 2 schools there. It's not this huge thing. Just about 1,200 students that they're supporting. Graduation rate about 92%. Their teachers do pretty well. They actually make $96,000 on average. And same as some of these other communities, 12-to-1 student-to-teacher ratio. All right, the next one's going to be Wellesley. Great community over there. They have 10 schools. Wellesley supports about 4,800 students. They're pushing pretty high as their graduation rate, 98%. I'd love to see a place that has 100%, but there's none on the list today, so maybe next year. So 98% is what their graduation rate is over there. Teachers are making about $89,000. They also have about a 12-to-1 student-teacher ratio as well. So that's a common thread through most of this video. We have one earlier that was 14-to-1. Number 3 on the list is Lexington. Lexington has 10 school systems. 10 schools, not school systems. 10 public schools. They support about 7,100 students altogether. Graduation rates just a shy bit less than Wellesley. 97% of their students graduate, so that's fantastic. Their teachers aren't making as much money. They're making about $80,000 over there. Again, same teacher-to-student ratio. It's a 12-to-1. So that seems to be the magic number. Until the next one I say as I look on the list. Weston, right? The Weston public school system, 5 schools there. They support a little over 2,000 students. They have a 95% graduation rate, and their average salary is actually $110,000. So if you're a teacher, that's the one that I would pick for you going into that if you're looking to make some bank, if you will. So I know a lot of educators don't go in there for the money. We appreciate your hard work on there. I'm happy to see some of these salaries where they were, where they are right now versus $40,000 a year, which is I'll say it right now, you can throw the things out, but I don't think our educators get paid enough. But that's my personal opinion. Throw out the mail. Go ahead. I'm a big guy. I can take it on my shoulders. All right. Hopkinton comes in at number 1. This is really interesting because there's a lot of new development down there. We have some people from out of state that are looking around there. They have 6 schools down there, and they have about 3,800 students that they support. Great as far as their graduation rate. They have 98% of their students that graduate, and their teachers are making about $90,000 a year. A little bit more as far as students to teachers is 14-to-1. However, they all fit within that 14-to-1 as far as schools are concerned. All right, Fast and Furious. Again, not the most exciting video. However, I think it's really important. We have lots of people that are, reach out to us and ask us what are some of the best school systems. So we really have to go specific with data because we don't want to steer people, one way versus the other. So very cut and dry, very basic. If you have questions about those communities that we brought up, if you're looking to relocate here, rent here, if you're looking to just come check out the area and you want to go check out some schools, definitely give me a call. You can reach out. You can call us, text us, emails, it doesn't really matter. We have tons of information for you. We know that you have questions. Just remember, when it comes to Massachusetts, we've always got your back.